Finally, poker dealer Brian Fay says there is always a full house at his choice for an upscale neighborhood meal. He loves the perfectly cooked steaks and fresh seafood served up by a staff that's knowledgeable and warm. It's in Coral Springs and it's called Runyon Steak, Seafood, and Piano Bar.
My name is Joe Kelleher, General Manager of Runyon's Restaurant in Coral Springs. Runyon's was established in 1984, October 9th, by a gentleman by the name of Jack O'Connell. He sold Runyon's to his son-in-law and daughter in 2016, and still today it's family owned. We are classified as a steakhouse. We do specialize in prime rib and steak, but we also excel in other dishes such as shrimp, chicken, fresh fish. What we would like the guest to leave with is an experience unlike any other. We take unbelievable pride in our guest satisfaction, and we'll stop at nothing until they are absolutely satisfied. We want them to leave, go out the front door and say, wow, I can't wait to come back.
So is it like a draw for locals? Is it tourists? What is it all about?
I would say it's definitely a draw for locals. I've known about it, I've always passed by it. And recently, within the last 3 or 4 months, I went there for my first time. And I was floored. It was an unbelievable experience. It was really good. You walk in the door, you're immediately greeted. You have the general manager there or one of the owners there. You have 2 very well-knowledged servers at every table. It was an incredible experience.
So what did you eat this last time?
For an appetizer, we had the escargot, which you can never go wrong with escargot and garlic.
Yeah.
It's just...
Especially with bread to dip into it.
And they had also soft shell crab.
The soft shell was amazing. It was so good. It just broke apart so nice, and the flavor wasn't really super like fishy or anything. Mm-hmm. It was really good.
Anything that you get there is just cream of the crop.
So. Barbie, what's it like when you walk in?
You just feel a comfort when you walk in. The people there are so nice. Like he said, as soon as you walk in, like they're immediate to greet you. The owner is there. He walks around to the tables, or his wife does.
Mm-hmm. So what else did you have?
I had the swordfish. I had it grilled, and it was delicious. I had the wasabi mashed potatoes with it. Mm-hmm. Delicious.
Chris, did you make a reservation to go?
About an hour beforehand, and we were only able to get a high top table next to the bar right in front of the piano.
Okay, that can't be bad.
It wasn't horrible. Some people sitting next to the piano like to talk louder than the piano, which kind of made it a little disappointing. But once we mentioned something to one of the managers, they came over and they went to the other table and said, hey guys, keep it down. And that was excellent.
Well, that's great.
Sometimes it's just about the service and the little extra efforts.
Obviously, they weren't locals.
Obviously.
What did you have?
Bone-in prime rib special that they have. They apparently have to put the order in way in advance, otherwise they sell out every day.
What did you eat with it?
It was actually mashed potatoes, but it was just simple. They had bacon and chives and cheddar on top and fresh cooked bacon tossed in with mashed potatoes. And that along with that prime rib was like, tasty. Very exciting. I will give massive credits to the bartenders over there. They've got a monster alcohol selection on that wall, and Rico, the bartender, was super cool. And they came over and made my wife just a random drink that she'd never had before, and she loved it.
I think it was called a Moby Dick.
A Moby Dick, yes. He came over, explained what the drink was about, how they came up with it. And then when I asked him for a bourbon, he came over and gave me a sample of something that he thought was excellent, and turned out he was right.
How were the fried green tomatoes? Were they yummy?
They were so tasty. It's a pleasant surprise in South Florida because you don't find it on the menu enough down here.
No doubt. Dessert, anyone?
Always.
Always.
Yeah, that was a trick question.
I had the fruit basket. It's a dark chocolate basket filled with fruit. This time it was strawberries, and you can't go wrong with chocolate and strawberries.
Do you eat the basket after you eat the fruit?
Yes.
Oh, how lovely.
And it's so good. I don't know what kind of chocolate that they use, but it makes my
It's chocolate.
tummy super happy.
Anything else for dessert?
We have a tendency to always ask a restaurant what is in-house made versus what's ordered out, and they made an apple cobbler that was just to die for.
That's actually perfect after prime rib to have something with apple in it. Cocktails. Tell me what you
I
had.
had a Guys and Dolls.
What's that?
I
Do you
don't
remember?
know, but it was good.
Did you have a drink as well, Barbie?
I had a sangria, which was very good. I think it was more maybe citrus based. And then to finish, I had a chocolate martini.
Ooh.
And I had a
nice.
spicy margarita.
You had a margarita.
Yes.
You did. So talk to me a little bit about the piano.
And it's really nice. It's I would say more of the classics that you would have in a restaurant.
One of the funnest things I ever do is ask them to play a Disney song.
They do
That's very
take
cute.
requests. They
They do.
Yes.
Well, obviously.
Yeah.
They played a Disney song
Yes.
just for Chris.
Just for me.
So I keep hearing about very expensive ingredients. How are the prices?
This is a little bit of an expensive restaurant, but I'm a big believer if the food is worth it, I'll pay for it.
Understood. All right, Brian. Well, this was your pick. Sum it up for us.
Great place to take your family. It's pricey, but you have some of the best food in town.
Barbie?
Little on the expensive side, but well worth it. Definitely good for a nice occasion.
Chris?
It's a really great restaurant that aims for quality and class, and we don't have enough of those in Broward. I really appreciate the effort, and the food was amazing.
You can make a date to try Runyon's Restaurant, located 9810 West Sample Road in Coral Springs, open for dinner Tuesday through Saturday. Reservations are accepted, and the average price for dinner without drinks is $75.